If you want to lose 100 pounds and keep it off, it's going to take more than a training plan and a meal plan. How do I know this? I've coached hundreds and hundreds of men. Again, look at all the social proof right here. The proof that we've done it. The proof that we've helped guys lose 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100 pounds. I've coached a lot of these men, especially the bigger men who go through different challenges than, say, the average person. I'm going to be focusing on posting more longer form videos because I feel like I can give more by doing this. My goal is to help as many of those bigger guys that are struggling to lose weight. Only intention is to give as much as I possibly can. And that is my highest priority. If you do want to work further, obviously there is going to be opportunities to do that. But I want to give as much value as I possibly can on this YouTube channel right here. And this is why I'm sharing how George went from this to this in under 52 weeks, in under a year, and how he's been able to keep the weight off. I'm going to give you the exact roadmap as to how he did it, that you can use it to your own advantage so that you could lose up to 100 pounds. And even if that's not your goal, maybe it's 80, maybe it's 70, this still applies. There's some things we need to cover on this video. What was his training plan? What was his daily activity like? What was his nutrition like? What were his calories and macros? And what did we do to overcome the plateaus that came along the way? And I'm going to give you the training plan and the meal plan and everything else that helped him achieve this. All you have to do is just stick around and wait for the keyword that I'm going to give you in this video, so that you can actually swipe this for yourself and apply it with the PDFs and guides and swipes that you need to make it happen. First up, what was his training program? I'm going to punch up the days of what his training program was. You can steal that for yourself if you like, screenshot it, but you can also get it in the free gift I have for you at the end as well. He was averaging about 6,000 steps per day, simply because he had a back injury. He could have done more, he could have achieved this a little bit faster. But obviously with having a back injury and being that kind of size, walking was his best friend at the start. But getting into the gym allowed him to build more muscle. When you have more muscle, you're going to be able to burn more energy at rest because muscle burns more energy than fat. And it's going to help your testosterone, it's going to help your hormone health, which again is just going to lift your metabolism, making fat loss more efficient. What was his nutrition like? We got him aiming to eat whole foods. I'll show a few examples of what I eat. This is kind of how we were aiming to get him to eat as much as he possibly could, because focusing on nutrient dense whole foods, you're going to burn more energy eating those foods as well. And you're going to feel your best. If you focus on feeling your best, you're going to burn body fat more efficiently. Here's just a few examples to show you what it kind of looks like. What were his calories and macros? I'm going to punch up how we worked that out, and I'm going to punch in exactly for what weight we gave his calories and macros and what we did there. I have a full breakdown on screen right now showing you exactly how he did that. As you can see, as we went down, we obviously decreased as well. So screenshot this. This is something that you can take away for yourself to start implementing as well. What did we do to overcome the plateaus that were along the way? There's one of three things we did. First thing we did was implement a refeed. This is just one day of the week where you bump your calories up. This is just to reset your hunger hormones, and it can also bring those signals back of your leptin and ghrelin, which is responsible for how hungry you are and how full you are. So having a refeed day brings those levels back, which can signal body to go back into a fat loss state. That's just something that can help shock the body. It's just like when you're doing the same thing every day, your body kind of gets used to it. It's a way to just kind of lift your metabolism up a little bit and then shoot it down. Second thing we did was have a diet break. And that's just where you bring your calories up slowly at 50 to 100 calories every single week. And then you slowly lift your metabolism so that you can hit that next leg down. You will gain weight doing this, but don't freak out. You need to gain weight and you need to lift your metabolism back up, especially if you want to hit the new lows in a realistic and sustainable way. The third thing we did was get aggressive. Now, I have no problem with getting aggressive and even going down to 1200, sometimes even a little bit less in some cases. Because understanding this, what I just said, you can bring it back up. I wouldn't suggest it long term, but if you're getting really close to your goals and you want to get aggressive, and that's what's required, that's okay. As long as we're focusing on nutrient density and we're getting the right foods in, then it's okay to do very short term, but not long term, as this will create a lot of damage and wreck your metabolism and not really help hormonal health or metabolic health. If you want everything I just gave you here inside of a PDF that you can take away for yourself, just message me the word donuts on Instagram. I can send this whole breakdown to you exactly so that you can actually start to lose weight yourself. And if you want to find out more info on how we can work together and achieve these kind of results, just comment the word info on Instagram, see how we could possibly help you achieve these goals as well with some accountability and with some support. Much love. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video to help you out with your fat loss goals.